Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to flash the stock ROM on Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus. Okay, first we need to check what is our current version of the software, because when it comes to the Samsung devices, we can only flash the same version of the stock ROM or higher. We cannot flash the older version that we currently have. So we need to check what's our current version. To do it, open up the settings, then scroll all the way down, click on About Phone, now this software information, and in here we can see our current version. It ends in my case with ZA1. Actually, that's the latest version that was released. So in my case, I can only flash the same stock ROM, the same version of it. Now, also, if your device, for example, doesn't turn off and you cannot check it the way I did, we can do it thanks to the recovery mode. To do it, we need to connect our phone into our computer using the USB-C cable. Now hold power key and volume down. Select power off. You can use this method, for example, when your device is looped on the Samsung screen when you turn on your phone. And now to enter recovery mode, we need to hold the power key and volume up at the same time until we see the Samsung logo. And when Samsung logo appears, release the finger from the power key but keep holding volume up. If nothing happens, do it again. Okay, release the finger from power key, keep holding volume up. Okay, and in here we can also check the current version of the software. Okay, once we know that, we need to power off our device. Confirm by clicking the power key. We can unplug the cable for now. Okay, and in the meantime, we have to download a few things. Visit our page, HardReset.Info, then click on download. You need to do it on your computer, and we need to type Samsung drivers, click on search, and download these drivers. Click on download, then go back into the download catalog and type Odin, and download the latest version 3.14.4. Click on that and also click on download. Okay, then open up a new tab, type S906B firmware. I highly recommend to visit that page, SAMFW.com. Click on that. Now scroll down a little, type your country or the CSC code. I'm using the European version, so I need to type EUX. Then scroll down. In here we have all possible versions, and as you could remember, I had the latest version that ends with A1, so I need to download the same version, so click on that. Of course, if you have the older version, for example this one, you can flash the same stock ROM or newer version. But I need to do it with that. Now scroll down. We have two links. Let's say I will use that one. Simply click on that. It needs to load, so we need to wait a little bit. Okay, and now click on download. This button. Now, if everything gets downloaded, open up the File Explorer, click on the downloads, and we have our Samsung USB drivers, our Odin app, and our software. We need to extract those three files, so right click. I'm about to use the WinRAR, so select WinRAR and click on Extract to. If you don't have a WinRAR, you can always right click and click on Extract All and extract. It will also work for all three files. Okay. Also, you need to be aware that if you are flashing the stock ROM, all of your data will be erased. The phone will be fully clean, just like a brand new phone. So have that in mind. Okay, we need to wait until our software gets extracted. Okay. And now we need to open up the Samsung USB drivers first, so click on that. And now we need to install the Samsung drivers. In my case, they're already installed, so I won't repeat the process. But if you are installing it for the first time, I highly recommend to restart the computer after the installation of the drivers, so everything will work properly. And now, let's open up the Odin app. Click on the downloads. Open up the Odin. Launch the app. Click on OK. And now, we need to turn on our phone in the download mode. To do it, we need to have an USB-C cable that is also connected into our computer, and now we need to hold both volume keys at the same time, and while we're holding them we need to insert the cable into our phone, and we need to hold those buttons for a little bit longer until menu appears. So hold both volume keys, insert the cable, keep holding. Okay, now click on volume up once, and now we are in the download mode. If you can see those numbers in Odin app under ID.com, it means that our phone is properly recognized by the app, so everything will work. Now click on BL. I highly recommend to use the original cable for that process, because with some other cables it may not work, or you can also buy a good quality cable just to make sure that everything works. Okay, now we have clicked on BL, so now click on Downloads, select the folder with your software, click on BL, click on Open. Now the AP, select the AP file, open. It's going to load a little bit longer because that's the biggest file, so we need to wait. Okay, now select the CP, open, and now the CSC, and it's important that you select the CSC OXM, this file, not the home CSC, the CSC above on the top. So click on open. Okay, if everything is loaded, click on start. Okay, the process has begun. So now we need to wait until it's finished. Don't unplug the cable, it is important. Okay, it's going to take a little bit, so I'll see you in a second. Okay, we are almost at the end, so it should finish at any second. Just like I was saying, it takes for around 5 minutes, something like that. Simply be patient, don't disconnect the cable, wait until everything is finished. And after that, the next thing that we have to do is to go through the setup process simply. Okay. Almost done. Alright, when it says pass, it means that everything went successfully. Now we can unplug the cable. We won't be needing it anymore. We can also close the Odin app. Now let's wait until our phone turns on. We'll go quickly through the setup process and I'll show you that everything fully works. And also I'll show you how to verify did everything went successfully. We will check the version of the software. But first we need to wait. Okay, our phone has turned on. Now click on Start, select your language, click on Next. Click on Next once again. Agree, Next. Set up manually, or if you want you can of course copy your data. I will skip the Wi-Fi, so just to go quickly through the setup process. Don't copy, Next, skip, accept, more, agree, next. Okay, let's click on Home. Okay, and now I'll show you how to verify that everything goes successfully. To do it, open up the settings, click on About Phone, the software information, and in here you can see your current version. So for example, if you were flashing the stock ROM newer than your current, you'll be able to check it right in here that everything went successfully. In my case, everything is okay, but I was actually flashing the same version. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.